Alright boys, so we're going to be reviewing the rank 1 Kayn in EU. Yeah, this one goes. This looks like a pretty good game. 32 minutes, 17 kills, 12 death. Yeah, let me make sure I know the runes he's taking. He's taking Dark Harvest, Treasure Hunter, Core Cosmic, okay. Gonna do a little tuber, boys. A little YouTuber. Alright boys, so we are going to be reviewing the rank 1 Kayn in EU, Dark Aura lol, someone who only plays blue Kayn, which is very interesting to me. As you guys know, the last video I did on the rank 1 Kayn, Olip, Mr. Olip, the one who plays Kayn top, I don't think he's playing that much at the moment, but Dark Aura is currently challenger with, I believe, like a 60% win rate in EU, dominating games, and he only plays blue Kayn, so we're going to kind of review that right now and just kind of see what he does and why he does the things he does. I actually talked with him a little bit earlier today, so I got to understand a little bit more on how his brain thinks. First thing to note, he doesn't take First Strike, he takes Dark Harvest with Inspiration very second. He takes like Magical Footwear, Cosmic Insight, Dark Harvest with Treasure Hunter, so the main thing that I want to take from this is that he doesn't actually take few moves, and he doesn't really go for like First Strike or single target burst. He goes Duskblade, but he does look to play behind the side lane, so that's kind of interesting to me. And it looked like he went for an early ward, which was pretty cool. So now we're gonna get into the game. He's got a Vayne top, Zed mid, Ziggs bots, Rakan support. So this is a pretty interesting comp to try and like play blue Kayn, because you're up against a Poppy, an Aatrox, a Pyke, and a Lissandra. So this is typically not a game that I would personally think you could play blue Kayn. I would usually go red here. He's gonna go with a Raptor start. This will be very intriguing. Here, wait, let me swap the vision so it's only on his side. So Lissandra tries to cheese him level 1 unsuccessfully, and now so he goes Raptors, and now where is he going? Going straight for the invade, enemy blue. So I guess when he sees the enemy starts Raptors, he just goes for the invade immediately. Okay, and then he gets the ward down. So he holds on to his ward. I guess if he went for that early ward and got the ward to put in the Raptors earlier, then he would have not have had this ward to do this. But this is interesting. So he just immediately goes for the cheese. Okay. Now he's going to go for the Gromp, and this will open an opportunity to look for a top gank. I'm sure that's what he's thinking about. It looks like he's already set his sights and wanted to play for top lane. It's very interesting. All right. So now here's the gank opportunity. We're going to see how this plays out. See how patiently he waits for this. Vayne kind of like failed the gank because she went too aggro, but she actually was able to bait the Aatrox. We're gonna see how he plays this. Immediate. Okay, sweet. Gets the kill trade. Not bad. So he plays very aggressive, as you can see. Much different approach than how most people would play into a Poppy. Now he's gonna go to his bot side, and Poppy should be stuck on an overstay. So she doesn't have a reset, and he does. So he might actually be a little bit stronger here. He just is lacking the flash. So. Oh, she actually didn't overstay in his junk. She might just be going for the bot scuttle. So he's immediately looking to go bot and hover this bot side because of this massive wave here. Okay. So far, a very interesting early game, I have to say. I think very, very aggressive. I noticed that's how a lot of EU solo queue goes, though, is because EU, you can play really aggressive and get rewarded for it because your teammates are just a lot more coordinated, I feel like. In NA, I feel like it's very uncoordinated. There he is. Oh, he's still pushed. Oh wow, he got so much out of that. So already, he's a very high tempo, proactive jungler. Okay. Jesus, what a way to start the game. This guy is inting for orbs, so he doesn't get tier early on. Okay, that's interesting. I know some Kayn mains don't like tier and they don't get mana immune. I guess he might get it later, but right now it looks like he just rushed a straight to Dirk. You can see he's got a 500 gold lead on Poppy, even though he died twice, which is not overly ideal, but just the fact that he's getting orbs and applying pressure with those ganks and kind of out-tempoing a Poppy is pretty huge, because obviously Kayn mid to late game will be able to farm so much faster than Poppy. So the faster you get your form, you know, you're able to kind of up the tempo, and it is a pretty bold strategy, I must say. I'll be very interested to see how he like performs delayed. Okay, so not a lot of because you have to think about it. Not a lot of Kayn mains typically look to gank often because you can just get such an advantage from farming. So once again, he's looking for another top play, covering, and because he's here, Poppy's actually not able to kill the Vayne. So once again, he just has complete control over the enemy jungler. That is very, very fun to watch, I must say. Very fun, because most of the time, yeah, these matchups, you're the one getting bullied, you're the one who has to play safe, and you're the one who's just farming up, but he's just playing really well so far. Gets another longsword. A lot of very short recalls, like first recall, longsword, next one Dirk, and now another longsword, so he doesn't really stay on the map too long. Obviously, there was nothing to do up there, so that 100% makes sense why, but it's just very interesting to see. Playing Kayn like you would like a Lee Sin or Rek'Sai or Graves. With a lot of success so far. Though he has 2 dats, 2 KP, not bad. Okay, so once again looking for the gank. So you can just see he'll farm a camp and immediately put his sights on the lanes to just look for ganks. Okay. Everything, he's gonna get perma CC'd. Wait, why did Poppy not just see him? Oh, there it is. Oh, it must have been down. Dies again. I wish I could see how many orbs he had, because I am so interested with how much fighting he's done. There's no way he has his form right now. I don't think so. He's probably close, though. Very close. Oh, it looks like his bot lane dies. This is a game, yeah, typically this is a game that you would 100% imagine Kayn to just lose, because you're going blue Kayn, you're behind against a Poppy. Lissandra's pretty well farmed. Okay. Catches the bot wave. Sweet. Good to keep his sights on bot lane, so even after the play bot lane happened and he knew that his bot side camps were going to be up, he keeps his eyes on bot and he was able to catch just a massive wave here. And I wonder if he's just going to farm his bot side camps and look to play bot some more, that way he could just get his form. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me. Oh no, it looks like they're going to do the dragon. See, look at this, so much good coordination between teammates. Able to just play so aggressively. Okay. Oh, this is not looking good. This early game is so chaotic. Wow. So they give the dragon over. Poppy and Lissandra rotated over. That's wild. Okay. I think their bot lane's gonna die again. Oh, unlucky. You can see the spam pings going on. That's pretty funny. Alright, so now you see Kayn just pathing up. Understood that the play was dead bot. Doesn't go for his Gromp just in case they go for the invade on him. That makes sense. Surprised he's not going for Scuttle first here before the Krugs. I guess he's just trying to be, like, remain unseen, because if he walks here, there's a good chance that Lissandra Poppy can collapse and he doesn't want to get seen, so he could probably get another gank off on top. This is probably one of the most proactive Kayn junglers I've ever seen. And it's just odd because he plays blue Kayn. Normally, like, blue Kayn only. Because normally you would imagine this playstyle from someone who plays red Kayn. Because red Kayn's all about skirmishing and team fighting. Okay, so they're going hard on top. So he immediately puts his eyes on mid. How would this mid gank ever... Well, I know if Rakan's there and he times it right, this mid gank could work. But see, notice he just invests so much time into his laners. Okay. That little distract over there. I felt like I chose a perfect game to watch because this game is, in my eyes, I think this game is lost. Like, there's no way. The only way I'd ever see you win this game is if you go red Kayn and you play like front to back with your Vayne and you just like feel really good. So there he goes. Oh my, wait, let's look at this. So he sees that Poppy's on the objective and he just goes straight for the... Tries to go for the seal and tries to chase Poppy down, our fighter for orbs. That's wild. Playing so aggro. Okay, now he goes for his Gromp. President reset there. How much gold does he have? 1300. Yeah, I figured he would have wanted to reset, but I'm assuming, I guess he wants to wait for his form to reset. Probably what he was thinking of. It's not. Because he didn't see anything. He has Dustblade. Yeah, he's going to no tier build. No tier whatsoever. Okay, now he's gonna catch mid. What is he? What is he doing? Huh? What? What? What is going on here? He stopped the Lysandra recall. Assume that's what he was going for. I think he's just like feasting for, like he's just looking for his form. Okay. Good dodge. Oh my goodness. So he's 1-4-1 and just died again. Did he even get his blue form off that? No, he got his red form, I believe. Oh, he didn't even get a form. Wait, what? He didn't even get a form. It's 13 minutes. You would see the little scythe right there. Oh my god. Okay, so they make the play top. Right now, he's just kind of clearing his bot camps once again. And I'm not watching his actual like streamer perspective. I know he's a streamer if you guys want to check him out. His name is literally just his Twitch, ETV Dark Oralol. But I assume that his eyes and like where he's looking at on the map is always towards his lanes. That's why he's always kind of like hovering for them. Wait, this is big. This is big. Let me watch this. This is big. This is probably where the game is won. Let me slow down here. Okay, so in this situation, sees Lysandra right there. There's the counter. And from this HP, he's able to find success. Let's see. So he gets the might, auto, Q, W, alt. No way he kills Kaisa though, right? I just getting orbs, getting another Dark Harvest stack. So that right there is probably what is going to make this game a win for him. And that would just play it phenomenally, you know? Oh, played by the Vayne top there as well. He did a solid amount to kind of help that Vayne get through lane phase, so that's good for him. But let's see. I believe now he has his form. He got red form off that! Bro, how does this guy win this game? How does this guy win this game? It's 16-7. They're down 5k gold. I mean, I don't want to say they get outscaled, but I just think the enemy champs are just genuinely better in like every role besides maybe top. Like Kaisa's OP. Sandra's great. Like, how does this guy ever win this game? I guess we're gonna find out. Cause he got his red form. It's like an 18-minute blue form this game. Alright, let's see. It looks like for the pick on Aatrox. Yeah, Aatrox is very squishy, so he just rationalizes. Whenever he's on a certain side of the map, see, most of the time, this is what intrigues me, is that most of the time when you're playing on a certain side of a map, like you're here, you usually look for the gank mid or top. He looks for the gank when he's in his top side. He'll look for the gank top side. It's something I definitely need to start trying to do. Another pick. So once again, a 1-for-1. Like a lot of these plays, he's getting gold, but it's usually a trade of gold. Oh, the Poppy overextension there, and he just plays to live. It's on the shutdown. Oh yes, oh yes, and I believe. Oh, once again, they got a trade. I believe he should be like 2 minutes from his form now. He did tell me he loves to get Axiom second and just hardcore like snowball and control the map like that, so we're gonna see how that goes. But once again, no form. And this is a game that I'm watching that seems like definitely if things go wrong, and how do you still win from things going wrong? Because definitely if you look at a lot of his games, I've watched it myself. He'll have a lot of games where he'll just like hardcore dominate and take over. But this is a game where things are not going how they normally would, and I'm just very interested to see like how quickly he's able to turn that. So he plays very aggressively. Once again, he looks for the all-in, dies, but I believe now he has his form, because if you don't know, if you get the wrong form, which he got his red form, if you continue to hit range champions, you can continue to get orbs, and that'll lower your form timer. So it's 4 minutes, but you can lower it. Every orb will lower it by 5 seconds. So I assume now he 100% has his form. So now we're gonna see the Kayn transformation in Fountain. Didn't even do it out of Fountain. Be sad. Alright, so let's see. He's down on camps on Poppy. At least 2 or more. Down all the objectives. Every single objective. He's 4-7 playing blue Kayn. How does this guy in this game? Let's see. Let's see. Once again, just going to farm his camps. Skip some action. So he's got his eyes usually on top because it's just free kills. I was going to the blue, so maybe it's gonna play behind Zed, but I feel like it's so impossible to play behind a Zed with the Lissandra. It's going back top, okay. Might be where the enemies throw hardcore. Oh! For 1k. Oh! Okay! That's what I like to see, the double kill. Okay. That was clean, boys. That was clean. He is so confident. I can't say confident or psychopathic because he goes in so many times. He is the most aggressive jungler I think I've ever seen in my life. Playing Kayn, that is. One of the most This is the most aggressive Kayn gameplay I've ever seen in my life. And it is so satisfying seeing him just know the proper amount of damage output to be able to kill. It's full sending the Pyke like that, and then going for the Kai'Sa as well was insane. Most of the time I would look for the kill on Pyke and then try and live after, but he went for the kill on Kai'Sa and it worked out insanely well. He spawned, he looks for another kill. He's going to be able to kill the Poppy here. He's going to chase this. Another kill for the Kayn. Yeah, I remember what he said about Dustplate, why he likes it so much, is because the invis passive is really broken. That and the damage output is also higher than Yumu's, he said he calculated. There's another kill. The Aatrox. Now they're just farming free kills. Okay. Oh. Instead of looking for the objective, he's gonna look for another kill on Kai'Sa. Able to kill there, can't survive though. So he's at 9 deaths, 7 kills. Now his team's just gonna get the objective, I presume. Alright. I send over to the top side. So at this point of the game, they're only down 3k gold. They were down around 5 to 6k gold. Went Grudge. Okay, so he likes to get Grudge third item. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. And most of the time, I'll go triple lethality into Grudge. But he actually goes double lethality into Grudge. Yeah, when he told me he tested out the damage between Yumu's and Dustplate and said Dustplate had more, I started trying it in my games, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I think he's right. I thought that our Yumu's had more because more lethality, but I guess that bonus lethality doesn't do as much early. Because it's about the impact that you have as soon as you buy it, like your first item. So the power spike when you first buy it, Dustplate just finds more value. And then the thing that outscales the Yumu's later on would be the invis, but just the utility in fights. So that's kind of why he does this build in this setup. Like I said, Dark Harvest with the inspiration. He doesn't take Futures Market though, he takes Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight, which is interesting as well. And the typical domination tree of Sudden Impact, Eyeball, and Treasure Hunter. Once again, going for an aggressive play. That time he dies. Almost got the kill. Obviously he would have played for the Dustplate passive. Looks like his team. I think they win the fight, yeah, because they killed Kai'Sa. But once again, our Kayn friend is passed. It's also absurd to me because I think the #1 thing I tell all my viewers and all Kayn players is that as blue Kayn, you don't want to die at all. You kind of want to, like, if you have more than like 2 or 3 deaths, then you could be the cause of your team losing. But this Kayn has 10 deaths, and he's actually going to wind up being the cause of his team winning. This is like the complete opposite of everything that I've always like taught and said and thought of Kayn. And this is why I love watching and studying high-elo players from other regions, because the way that they play and the way that their region works is just so interesting and it looks so fun. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, well.
There's a lot this, thanks to the 37 months. It's definitely like a breath of fresh air, just being able to witness this right now. Okay, so it looks like they're going to hover the Baron. Enemies for starting it. Yeah, a lot of times you have to make sure that do not be on the bot side of the map too long, because they could always look to force it, but because Kayn has so much mobility, he's able to kind of save it. Let's see. A lot of skirmishing too. Blue Kayn typically just looks for picks, side lane plays, but this game has a lot of skirmishing. And I know that because me and him both see eye to eye on that. We definitely both have that same thought process of just like shadow side lane, look for picks. But this game is pretty interesting because he's not really able to do that. And I mentioned that I don't think he would be able to do that because Aatrox, after dying so much in the side lane, is going to play a lot safer than Lissandra. obviously it's very hard to play too. Oh, wait up a second. Okay. Okay. Okay, we gotta rewatch this in slow motion because that was some Kayn gaming. Wait, let's see. Does he get the last one? He's chasing. He doesn't even think about the Baron. He got it. Okay, let's rewatch this. Let's rewatch this. Okay, slow motion, boys. Slow motion. Oh my goodness. Kayn goat. This was so fast. This is just immediate. He sees Pike and just immediately flash WQ kills him. Oh, the lineup right there. I saw it. There it is. Big damage on the Aatrox. Smite ult the Kai'Sa. Position away from Lissandra. Then he goes back in for the W, the clean. Gets the Q over the wall. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't it? If in NA, if you minimize mistakes, you have a lot higher chance of winning. Yeah, I think so too, Rosethorn. By the way, dude, I saw you got rank 1. Congrats, Rosethorn. Holy, my boy. You're goated. Oh, that fight was amazingly played. Dude, this definitely makes me want to go back to EU. Just looking at this tempo of how he's playing and how aggressive, and the fact that he only plays blue Kayn. Like, I cannot stress that enough. That is like the coolest thing ever. Only playing blue Kayn and Chow. Like, I like red Kayn, don't get me wrong, but blue Kayn is so much fun. So now at this point, they're definitely at the they're definitely at the advantage, and blue Kayn with Baron buff is able to play the side so well, and they could just kind of NA ARAM, start moving to side once to get the mid shoved in. Because they have Zed and they have Vayne, so both are good side laners. I don't think Vayne's going to play the side lane unless it's matching Aatrox. Because, I mean, blue Kayn could obviously shadow a lot faster, but... Oh, they're going to go for drag first. Drag first. I'm surprised. I feel like drag wouldn't be the priority, but I guess just because you never know in EU. Because normally, if Baron, you don't want to waste any of the timer, and blue Kayn, you can, like, up the tempo so fast. Start taking this and that. Okay, so there's Poppy. Immediately, he's just looking for carries. He's just sniffing them out. Goes to Lissandra, gets the clean kill. Holds Poppy so he doesn't get like hard CC'd and just nuked. Gets the kill on Kai'Sa. Okay. Almost got the Poppy. I think he chases this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now he's just going to take all the camps. So yeah, that dragon fight actually wound up being well. See, I'm surprised. I didn't think in EU that the enemy team would ever want to fight that dragon. So normally you just delay the dragon and do it towards the tail end of your Baron, just get the inhibs. But they actually decided to fight that objective when they're down tempo and they didn't have to wave shove. The enemy team had the Baron buff, and then they had to walk in to a blind against a double assassin. So that's why I'm surprised that the enemy team fought that. But I mean. It is very interesting to watch. EU High Elo is definitely a fun time, I'll tell you that, from having played there. Alright, let's see. So he's got the stopwatch, Edge of Night, so it looks like a pretty typical blue Kayn build. Just very interesting to me with this playstyle that he was dust played, but I could definitely see why. I definitely see why he enjoys it. Looks like he's gonna get caught out here. So once again, it's a super feast or famine build and playstyle, or not build, but playstyle that he's running with. So sometimes he'll go in and be the carry, sometimes he'll just die, but I really like the aggression. Because think about how bad of an early game he had. To bring it back this well is so enjoyable to watch. And this is another thing that I absolutely love about EU, is just look at the coordination and look at how hard they're trying from start to finish. I feel like in NA, in high elo, a lot of people will give up mentally as soon as they're like at a pretty big disadvantage. Like, when they were down 5k gold and Kayn didn't have his form at like 17, 18 minutes, I guarantee you that game would have just been over in NA. Like, the team would have been mentally boomed, would have been donezoed, but his ability to just turn this around and come back here, so beautiful. Okay, gets the W, gets the Q, clean kill. Aatrox build's so squishy. There's another one. There's two. Should have his ult coming up soon as well, because that Axiom arc. I love the Axiom arc. So beautiful. I'm so glad he goes to Axiom arc. I've been telling people about Axiom arc for a while, how good it is. If you're an assassin that can rock it, and Prowlers is good too. A lot of assassins can rock Prowlers. I don't think Prowlers is bad for Kayn, but it's not like, it's not a priority over like Serpents or... Oh, I love that. The W ult and then get away just for the poke so you can get the ulti out of the way, and then the Zanya gets the kill with the Dust Blade, goes on the Kai'Sa. So aggressive. Oh, they get the kill on the Kaiser. Ah, it's so enjoyable to watch. It's so enjoyable to watch. This guy is. I can see why he's rank 1 Kayn in EU. I definitely can. Persistence, the brain, the mechanics, also crispy and smooth. Alright, let's see. Fast forward to when he's alive again. Probably gonna be another fight on an objective here. Don't know which one they prioritize fighting on, because I would assume Baron, but they might fight the dragon. It's based off of things I've seen. I've been watching a lot of EU, a lot of Kirei in EU. Yeah, Kirei is amazing. I got coached by him. He's absolute genius. The way the guy sees the game. Probably one of the smartest people I've ever talked to in the league. He made me feel like a toddler. Guy's just phenomenal player. Well. Okay, so here's the Kayn coming for that angle. I love the separation he builds with this wall. This is one of my favorite walls to play off of because you just can kind of separate into each different quadrant. But unfortunately, the target that he was looking for wasn't there. Oh wait, I kept my eyes off my target here. Oh, so he's got his J now, so he's full build. This is a full build Kayn. Alright, let's make sure that we're keeping eyes on him. So just notice, like I said, once again, I'm not watching his stream, I'm watching a VOD, so I can't necessarily see where his eyes are at. But I guarantee you his eyes are always just focused and centered around where is the carry and just being able to go and kill the carry. Here he gets the Dustblade passive off. Another pick. Oh, and it is beautiful. For that start, for how this game started, for how tragically things were, for him to turn around and drop 17 kills, have 18,000 gold. He has 6,000 more gold than the Poppy. That's phenomenal. Boys, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Dark Aura LOL. Anyways, peace out, YouTube.